After nearly a year of tense negotiations, we are hearing from Chicago Public Schools, the Chicago Teachers Union, and the mayor about a tentative deal on a new contract. And while this major development could avoid a strike by teachers, nothing is signed and sealed just yet. CBS News Chicago investigator Tara Molina is taking a closer look at how Chicago will pay for this, the all-important question. And Tara, you asked the mayor that directly today.
You know I did, Marie. With the total estimated cost of this contract, $1.5 billion over the next 4 years, we're told year one is covered. But what about the rest? Plus, it does not include a $175 million pension payment reimbursement.
This agreement honors our teachers while keeping our students front and center.
That's Chicago Public Schools CEO Pedro Martinez calling the deal on the table a victory. The Chicago Teachers Union calling the pending agreement historic.
Because it creates opportunities for them to have real collaboration and agency.
So what does it mean for teachers and students? This tentative deal solidifies CPS teachers' position as some of the highest paid in the country. The average salary set to exceed $110,000 by the end of the 4-year deal. Teachers getting a 4% raise in the first year and then up to 5% over the next 3. The largest raise for teachers in 13 years, according to CPS. Other highlights, smaller class sizes, support for veteran educators, more prep time for teachers, and 90 new librarian positions created over the next 3 years. But the big looming question, how the city is going to pay for it, especially when the district remains in a structural deficit.
If we receive our full share of TIF funding that we're supposed to get based on the fact that right now TIFs are producing $1.2 billion every single year, half of that would be going to CPS every single year, we would be pretty close to eliminating that structural deficit.
The head of CPS says there's enough money for year one of the contract, but not the $175 million pension payment CPS is reimbursing the city for. I asked Mayor Brandon Johnson about that.
The contract is paid for through a separate entity of government, the Chicago Public Schools. And that, in part, is the responsibility of the CEO to be able to come up with mechanisms to be able to satisfy that.
The mayor sending that question back to the head of Chicago Public Schools. So I asked CEO Martinez the same thing. His suggestion to cover the $175 million pension payment? A tax levy.
There is a current tax levy that the city has. It's part of your water tax bill and a few other bills. They have not raised it. They could raise it.
Now, there is a road ahead to finalize this deal. Step 1, a vote at a special meeting tomorrow with the CTU's House of Delegates, then a vote with the full union membership. Coming up at 6, the Civic Federation weighs in on all of this budget back and forth. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Tara Molina, CBS News Chicago Investigators.
Tara, we'll see you at 6.